Members from the largest general farm organization in Mississippi gathered to do the business of Mississippi Farm Bureau Federation with lots of fellowship and socializing in between.
You get to meet a lot of old friends, people that we've known for years. It's about the only time we ever get to see them. And there's a lot you can learn down there by coming to convention.
Fun, friends, and food are always on the agenda, but with informative speakers from across the nation, members, government officials, and university staff get to hear what 2025 will hold for agriculture and Farm Bureau alike.
I think it's good to hear from different speakers that are in the agricultural business, the farmers that are out there, to see what they're doing. I think a lot of Mississippians are not educated enough on agriculture, and I think Farm Bureau is working really hard to educate our Mississippians. And I think coming to this convention, and we get to hear from so many good speakers, get to hear from President Michael McCormick, and get to hear his heart for Farm Bureau, which I think always excited to hear has to say, and also his vision for Farm Bureau for the future.
We challenged our staff, our county leadership, our members to let us know what we need to be accomplishing, what we need to be focusing on to be a successful Farm Bureau. And the above and beyond tagline that we're using just fit like a glove. So this weekend was important to make sure that we're focusing in the right direction and accomplishing our goals.
Those goals include establishing the Mississippi Farm Bureau Foundation for Agriculture, benefiting the Farmers Feeding the Hungry initiative, improving ag literacy across the state, and continue growing Mississippi Farm Bureau Federation's scholarship program, kicking off with the foundation opening night with Mississippi State President Mark Keenum. While farming and ranching are still tough businesses in a whole number of ways, Mississippi Farm Bureau is still expanding to meet the needs of members.
If we're going to be in a tough time, we got to have a community. We got to have folks we can turn to commiserate about our bad times. We got to have people who understand the struggles we're facing on the farm, and for Farm Bureau to exist to fight for policy changes, to produce market information, and to help support that community across rural America. That is a fantastic value that I think we need to celebrate here across rural America.
The weekend was full of award winners, renowned presenters, lots of smiles, and plenty of camaraderie. A celebration, but with a purpose for the organization in years to come.
We still have work to do in the future, encouraging younger people to become involved in agriculture. And I think it's good that we have people, not just me, but our Women's Leadership Committee, that they can mentor these younger people that are coming on board.
Young Farmers and Ranchers program just gives us an opportunity to develop our leadership skills, to go back home, to be the leaders in our communities, and to potentially be the leaders of this state organization.
For 102 years, Farm Bureau's footprint told the story of where we've been, the challenges we've faced, and the progress we've made. On this convention weekend, the same footprints will provide a path for those who will lead the organization into the future.
It's important now to celebrate the past, but more importantly, focus on the future, what we're going to accomplish over the next 100 years to get our focus aligned so all of our resources are used in the right way to accomplish the biggest and best goals that we can do.